Okay, so let's talk about sexual fixation and narcissism. Okay, so one example of uh, sexual fixation would be um, where the narcissist is primarily concerned with sex, getting sex, as soon as they get the idea, as soon as like the hint of a sexual pleasure enters their mind, they are fixated on it any way they can get it, and they will like almost feed off of this, just the thought of it. It's like a predatory thought that enters their mind, and the energy they get off of just fixating and thinking about it feeds their little ego. So the longer they can sit and think about it and prolong this sexual ideation, this sexual urge, is part of what gets them to their climax, if you'll say, till their release or whatever. Like it's part of it. It's an obsession of sorts. But okay, so you notice it'll start to affect their work performance if they work. Like say in the morning, say they have a job. A lot of times narcissists won't be able to, they won't have a job, they won't hold down a job, but say they have a job. And when they wake up in the morning, like most normal people do, you get up, take a shower, get ready for work, and you leave the house, right? Or you just get up, put your clothes on, do what you need to do, and get out of the house and go to work, right? Well, the narcissist gets up, gets dressed, has this thought, oh, maybe I could fuck right now, and you've got someone there who can fulfill that urge for them, and that urge, that object is you. You'll notice them start to linger around. They'll start, just to piddle around. They'll, tighten their clothes. They'll keep looking at themselves in the mirror. Think they're just admiring themselves. They are trying to attract attention to themselves to get you interested in having sex with them without doing anything. Like a normal person, if they want to have sex before they go to work, like normal couple, normal people, will like, rub on somebody's leg or give, kisses, like, just, like get somebody else in the mood. But no, they have to draw attention to themselves to make the other person want that urge too, right? That other person needs to validate their urge to have sex. And until they perceive that you are the one in want of it, not initiating it, because you could know right away, like, and once you start to realize what they're doing, you might just be like, okay, here, I'm just going to give you some, so you get out the door and go to work, hurry up for the day, because by the end of the day, they haven't made it to work. Work is called 15 times. They were a no-call, no-show and got fired because they were waiting for you. They were waiting to sense. They can't even sense. That's the wrong word. They were waiting to observe that you had the behaviors that you wanted sex before they gave it to you, like you were the one that wanted it to begin with. And then they missed out on work all day long because you wanted sex by 4 p.m. when they realized that you were the one who wanted it, when you were working out and, cleaning the house and doing the laundry and whatnot. And like, what else? I thought of another example of the same scenario. Like, they will, because they, oh, and if you initiate sex, okay, you can't initiate sex with a certain type of like sexual narcissist, because if you're the one who wants it, that means you're in control, right? You can't be in control at all with a narcissist. Like, so like you putting your hand on their leg and is saying, like, I'm initiating this, and they're like, you're not in control of this. Like, they will reject you, and then they will oftentimes, they will do what they're doing. They'll just put off, and they'll, like, I don't know, Rico Suave it. If they're a female, they might get like totally nude in front of you a couple times, change, and like rub on their body, waiting for you to like initiate sex, and then they turn you down and reject you. Like, I'm getting ready for work, and you're like, you're already 15 minutes late. Like, what's the deal now? Like, let's go. And then they're like, no. But then they continue slowly doing, it's like a seduction type of energy that draws you in, sucks you in, and then leaves you baffled because at 4 o'clock, you haven't gotten screwed. They haven't gotten screwed. Their DMs are getting hit up. Work has called your phone asking where they are, and you're like, they left at this time, and they're like, oh, tell them my truck to break down, whatever. And then they end up leaving. You check their phone later, and they went to somebody else's house. What the fuck? Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? But they get this sexual fixation and then fixate on it and fixate on it and fixate on it and cannot function, cannot do anything else until that urge is satisfied. And even after this is another video. We'll do others on this big time.